Dynamite, I think doing that will not help you retiring the car on purpose, because it is meant to be a fair race for everyone who is participating tonight. How are you, Will? How's it hanging? So we've had the Chinese anthem, we've had the description of how many turns, who holds the fastest lap. Any other questions you've got about this delightful track, just let me know down in the comments below and I will get there. We'll get there. I'll answer them as quick as I can. Oh, it's you, Gunnar. How are you, Gunnar, lad? Lack's drinking milk to make sure his bones are big and strong. He's keeping it the Milky Bar way. But we've got a nice grid for this evening.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Gunnar?
I believe we've got 19. I shall double check that after though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8. I believe we've got 20. We've got a full grid.
We have a full grid.
Full grid at Shanghai. And it is qualifying time. Let's see who will be on pole position at the end of this 18 minutes.
But I'm still gonna go dry setup.
Some familiar faces, as usual. Let's have a look and see the driving standings while we have a few moments. So, the driver's standings for Tuesday as it stands. Is he racing tonight? No, the leader of the pack is not racing tonight. But, oh, and it's going to be an interesting race. We've got a dry qualifying session. A dry start turning into a wet finish, and we all know what China's like when it gets wet. It gets wet, wet, wet. So, Gunnar Will lining up in second on the driving standings for Williams. He's on 58 points. Top of the pack is Svensson 21, but he is unfortunately not here tonight. So his lead might not be at the top by the end of this race. Moving down the grid, F1 Ibs is a reserve, I believe, but he's in third place on 44. Then you've got Lack in the Ferrari. He's sitting in fourth on 28 points. It's very, very tight going down on the grid. It's very tight. Points to be picked up here. I've just seen my name. I'm down in 20th. I've dropped out of this league or this tier to do some commentary. Seem to have dropped out of a few I have, so I can carry on commentary because I can't race. So I think I'm better at talking to people than anything. But we have a few cars out. Let's get on board. Let's sort out what I'm looking for, because I want a track map. I want the tyres we're going out, and I also want to get on top of the cars that are out on track. So let's try and see who our first one. It's going to be Boss, who is going to be coming first, and I believe he's on the softs. Let's see what. No, I'm doing the wrong. I'm getting not used to this. I've been away for a little bit. And no, wrong one. It's that one I want. It's the lap data I'm after. And we've got it. Let's see. I've just switched to the wrong person again. There we go. Let's see Boss in action. See what time he gets for sector 1. Few difficult parts here around the track. Turn 1 to 4 is slow speed going around them corners, as you can spin quite easily if you take the curve. Also, I would say that I'm getting confused with my timings here. I'll say it when I get to it, like that. Look, just point to it there, there's a spinny section there. It's a good thing I'm on board.
That spinny section there.
He's not going to be your leader at the minute. I believe it's going to be Johnny Smooth. Let's see if he can take this smoother. It's a curve, flies down. His TP times do not seem right for how he's racing in a race. He flies around the track in race days. Let's stay on board with him as he flies down into the first DRS zone. DRS should be open, I believe, if you want to see him on the TV pod. He steers in, back to broadcast as we do. Yellow flag in sector 2. Told ya, sector 2 slippery section, but Snooken has took the fastest lap with a 132.481 at the minute. Johnny Smooth will be in P2 at the moment. Oh, no, now he's in third. Unethical Toast is on the soft. He's just hit a 133.148. Boss has just hit a 153.974. He's definitely going to want to try and improve that lap. On board with, let's go, let's try and find who the one of white clarks a Hasbro after. Ragnar Dash Pro. New face to me. No, so close not taking the corner with that corner there. And he will come to cross the line with a
17-18 like last time, and then when the rain hits
134.885 on the soft. DMZ Dynamite is looking for P4. Ollie Dash GTFC Dash 2000. That is a long name. His name is Ollie. He's riding up the session with a 132.930 on softest. Barbecue Man P7 134.757. Mike is on a 132.549 on the soft. Sharpman goes into P6 on the mediums with a 134.523. Buzzers now in P7 with a 134.587. Gunner Will on the mediums 151.224. Reckon this will spin a little bit there on there. Joey is on a 135.135 on the soft. RJB is coming to cross the line now, and he will go into P6 at the moment with a 134.282 on board with, let's go with Jack Scott. Yeah, Jack Scott next. See how he gets on. He's in the Ferrari today, hoping to keep points going. And he is, I believe he's spun a little bit. He's going to be crossing the line with a 1 minute and 45.917, keeping him in 18th place. Toya Style going around the track into sector 2. He's on an invalidated lap, so was Jack Scott. I need to be seeing this before I even think about anything. Let's see if Enter 1 is carrying on. We're on board with Boss again to see if he can improve from his spin out on sector 2 last time, which he's just passed now. Let's stay on board with Boss and see what position he can get to. Gunner Will is now in P6 with a 133.862 on the mediums. Gingy's drinking a glass of milk, because what else would you rather be doing than listening to me? So on board with Boss, he is currently in P15, coming into the straight for the DRS zone. Friend Benefico 1.35.039 on mediums. That's bad yet at the minute. That has crossed the line. Load will flying out. Let's see where Boss can get to. That's that nice fly down to the final corner. See where he ends up. And he will cross the line with a 1 minute 33.352, putting him in P5. Yellow flag sector 2 and sector 3. They've probably just got some slow cars out there, that's probably all. Now let's go on board and see if Jack Scott can actually put a lap in. No, still on an invalidated lap. Yellow flag in sector 1, 2 and 3. Yellow flags galore. They just want to be waving that flag, don't they, today? So let's go down to the grid at the moment. Lack is on his out lap, so let's stay on board with Lack as he is on his lap. But I think I've polished my, I'm not saying that because we are live, even though that's his name. I'm not polishing them. I don't think I deserve to at the minute. But we shall be on board with Polish Man. Even though he would love for me to come and polish them, it's not happening. Excuse me there, I'm just checking some details now. Okay, if you want to find anything out about this track or about our league, well, the amount of races we have in our leagues, just drop a message in and I'll help as much as I can.
Okay, we can take you this side.
So we are on board with Polish My Balls. There you go, I've said it. If there's any offers that any of you want to do that, then please let me know in the comments. Make them nice and sparkly. And Polish My Balls is on the medium. As we go around, then we'll have an updated grid line up where everyone has, after Polish My Balls and last has completed their lap, and we've still got a few in the pits. Polish My Balls was a sector 2 of 56 seconds. I missed the other bit, so that was my bad. I was trying to swig my drink too much. So on board with Polish My Balls in the Red Bull. I'm going to get fed up for saying this name tonight, I can assure you. We'll put your headphones in then. Yeah. So, yeah, Q2. So Polish My Balls comes around the last corner. He will cross the line with a 1 minute 35.140, putting him in P16. Lack is now on his lap, I hope. Yeah, he's coming around sector 2. He's in the Ferrari. I believe there's no Danny to die. Well, Rob, you got to give the people what they want, ain't you? Like flying down the corner on the medium, flying around the corner, flying down the straight here in yellow flag, sector 2 and sector 3. Lack coming to go round the U-bend, as I call it. Coming up to the final corner, see what lap time he can get, see where he positions himself. And he shall cross the line with a 1 minute 34.559, putting him in P12. So your grid at the moment is snookered. He is your pole position person at the moment. Lack's just spun out. He's had enough already. He's thinking I'm going to be spinning tonight. Ollie is in P2. Mike Ben Cosme is in P3. Unethical Toast in P4. Boss P5. Dynamite P6. Pope Star in P7. Gunnar Wilt in P8. Wazza in P9. RJB in P10. Chartman in P11. And he is now on the softs. Lack is in P12 on the medium still. Johnny Smooth in P13. Fran Benetico in 14. Barbecue Man's cooking up a storm in P15. Ragnar Pro is in P16. Polish Me Turd is in P17. Joey is in P18. Toy Style without a lap. And Jack Scott without a lap at the moment. So that is your grid at the moment. As we wait for cars to come flying round. Yellow flag again, sector 3. It's flagging galore. Black is having some really serious problems here as we're on board him still. Has he got the right setup on? I don't know. Gunnar Will now up into P2 with a 132.416 on soft tyres, and Lack spun out again.
Well, I think it's the Ferrari.
He don't know what to do, bless him.
Because Jack Stock just spun out as
This
well.
is quite really funny to watch. Nope, car coming round, car coming round, car coming round. Car coming round. And off he goes. Is he crossing the line or is he off to the pits? Let's go see where Lack's up to. 4 minutes 30 left of qualifying. He's off into the pits. Let's go on with Polestar, seeing if he can increase his time from P8. See where he gets to this time. He's on an invalidated lap anyway, so he's going to have to go give it another go. Jack Scott's now in P6 on soft tyres. He's on a 133.108. Dynamite's still in P5, but he's knocking time in Sector 1. See if we can knock time in Sector 2 and see if we can gain up the grid from P5. As we're on board, I don't think he wants his lap, so I don't think he's interested in that lap, so let's go on. Let's go to Barbecue Man. See him out in Sector 3. I don't think he's having a lap as well. No one really wants a lap. You ain't got long, boys and ladies. Let's go with Ragnar Pro. He seems like he wants to have a lap. See how he gets on. He's in Sector 3 at the moment, coming into the DRS zone now. Wide open it goes, flying down to see where I can get on that speed trap. Let's see where he comes to now. Goes wide a little bit there. He's in the Haas today, or the Haas, as however you want to call it. And he will he improve his time? He does, but he only moves up to P13. He is now on a 134.510. 2 minutes and 45 left of qualifying. I wonder if many are going to be coming back out, and we shall find out. Let's go on board with Frank Betico, see how he gets on with this lap. I think he's in the pits, so it don't really matter, or he's coming out of the pits. I don't know. The camera don't want to show me anything. No, he's just coming out of the pits, he's coming to get his lap in. 2 minutes and 15 left of qualifying now. People are going to start coming out very, very shortly if they want to improve their lap. Let's go on board with Unethical Toast. He's gliding round in the McLaren today. He's currently in P7 on a 133.148. Yellow flag Sector 2. I believe there's going to be yellow flags galore tonight. I'm hoping not though. I want it to be a nice, clean race. No touching bumpers like bumper carts. And we're on board with Toast, and he's got an invalidated lap, so we need that one more chance. Let's go on board with... I don't think Mark's ready yet, he's just chilling for a little bit. Right, alright, is Ollie gunning for it? Let's have a look. Ollie, I think, is gunning for it. He is full on 8 gears in. Yeah, let's see how let's see if he can increase his lap time at the moment. He's on a 132.525. Wazza is out of the session. We have got a yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. We've gone green again. We have not gone green. We've got a yellow flag Sector 3. Ollie will cross the line in a 132.119, putting him in pole position at the moment with the Alpha Taurus. Let's go down the grid. Let's go down the grid. Let's go back with Polish Me Balls and see if he can improve from a P19. He is on the soft tyres now. Let's see on how much he can improve. He's improving a bit in Sector 2, nearly 800 he's improved. That should take him, if things go well, that could take him up into P11 or P11, P12 times. But there's other cars. Right, we've got 10 seconds left to qualifying. All cars out now will want to be crossing the line as soon as possible to see if we can get another lap in. But I believe Polish Me Balls will be the last person to cross the line. Snooken just hits a 131.924, putting him in pole position now. Polish Me Balls goes P10. He would be the last one. Then we have got Lack. He finishes in P14. Next up in the McLaren is, I believe it's Toad. Yeah, we've got Toad crossing the line at a 133, keeping him in P8. Next up we've got, I don't know if I can't see, but was Mike. Anyway, his pole position 131.810. Boss is average nothing. Next up, we've got Ollie. He's going into the pits. Next up is Toya Style. He's going into the pits. Next up, a lot of them are going into the pits. Let's see if Gunnar Will is going into the pits. No, he wants that pole position. He does. He crosses the line with a 131.768, putting him in pole position. He will be on the front row as it stands. Let's go down the grid. Let's go down the grid. We're on board with Chartman. He's sitting in P14. He will cross the line going into P6. He will start at P6. Jack Scott. No, we're ahead of you. Right, next up is Snooker. I think he'll be coming into the pit, so to be fair. I think he's had enough. No, he's going again. He's going again, so he can get that pole again. He crosses the line, still in P3. Next up, who just crossed the line? I believe it with Johnny Smooth. I'm still going around card. Unethical Toast. He's already finished. Who's not finished? I believe it's Fran. Let's see how Fran. Got someone before Fran though. No, it's just Fran. Just let's watch Fran on his lap then, see how he gets on. I don't think he's racing. No, he is. He is racing. Fran is the last one for us, and then qualifying is finished, and then we've got our grid. But he's having a little battle with a little dusty there. Intercepted for Econ. He's in the Mercedes AMG. And he will cross the line with a. He will be in P13 number 133.579. Codemasters are trying to glitch me, I believe. With that, never mind. So that is your qualifying. Gunnar will take pole position in the volumes. Mike also locks up the front row. Snooker, Ollie, row 2. Dynamite and Chartman, row 3. RJB and Jack Scott in row 4. Boss and Toast in row 5. Pope and Polish, row 6. Fran and Wazop, row 7. Lack and Joey, row 8. Ragar and Johnny Smooth, row 9. Barbecue Man and Toy Style will lock up row 10. That is your qualifying done. Now, let's move to the most important bit where the points matter. Race day. And we are in China. Good old China. Just gonna wait for Codemasters and EA Sports to realise that qualifying's over. And when they want to.
I think I'm gonna do my usual.
Yeah, it's Fran. He's just seen the message. He's going to retire from the session now.
Qualifying want to be done?
No, not leave the session, you silly sausage. Retire. Oh my god. What an idiot.
Silly sausage.
And that's like we're all coming round and just going to go around the grid.
Just got a silly sausage.
Or what we're going to do is wait for them to all run out of fuel. Any questions about this race while we're watching qualifying happen still apparently?
My god.
And qualifying spinning? Anyone?
Oh, see if I can get... No, I can't.
Well, we did have an interesting race going on, but oh, it's done. Are you sure?
We'll have to wait for him
Oh
to come
yes,
back
you're
in.
sure about it. So, We have told you the grid, but let's tell you again just in case you've just joined. Your top 6, as Andy is asking, you've got Gunnar Will in pole position, Mike is in P2, Snook in P3, Ollie P4, Dynamite in P5, and Chartman is in P6, RJB in P7, Jack Scott in P8, Boss in P9, and Unethical Toast is your P10. Moving down the grid from...
Right, well, hopefully nobody will start it.
But there's the top 10 anyway, and I'll tell you the rest of the grid when I know, mate. Well, I do know, but he just didn't want to tell me. But we've got an interesting race. We're in China. We've got a dry start to the race. Moving in with a little
somebody
bit of
started. Stupid.
Humidity is going to be quite warm, and then we've got a bit of rain incoming, apparently. From what my weather have said, from my good old sources. But when have we ever trusted the weather? I've got 3 weather apps, two say rain.
My God, he hasn't got a clue. In the same game? Well, no. We're playing FIFA now, aren't we? And no, he's not in.
No,
well.
Let's get ready for racing. And we are locking out. I can't see no lights. The lights are on. And it is lights out and away we go. So, let's see what happens. Oh, it's not showing. Oh, we've got a DNF. We've got a DNF.
What the fuck,
It is Joey. I'm going for a safety car, safety car, safety car. Nope, we've got a virtual. We've got a
Ragnar.
Safety car. A load of penalties coming up. Polish me balls. Chartman, Dynamite, Toast, Wazza. There's penalties galore. We've got a virtual safety car. Slow down. Hollywood down. Ollie.
Man, I was P7.
Penalties. Oh, there's penalties galore again. Stop touching, you're in a virtual safety car. Calm down. Calm down. There you go. You may race. So, Gunnar is in P2, Mike in P1 in the Alpine. Fran and Bethiko and Popestar just overtook Wazza, and Wazza has lost that again. Has he got wing damage? He's sparking up, there's a car off track, it's DMZ Dynamite. Something always happens to him. Oh, I feel really, he was having a nice P5 drive and he spins out. Wazza's now in P17, he's got issues with his car, and there's stuff flying around left, right and centre. Oh my God, there's crashes galore. This is absolutely ridiculous. From what I'm seeing, Wazza now has no front wing. Toya Style coming down in P16. We've got a nice little battle. Let's go back to the front because it's chaos at the back of the grid at the minute. Snooker is in P8. DMZ Dynamite overtakes Wazza in P18. We've got a 2-stop strategy if needed. Or you can go for a 1 if you need. Johnny Smooth now from P16. Toy Style and Barbecue Man are down in P19. Barbecue Man has spun out. This is ridiculous. Barbecue Man back on. Toya Style and Snooker into the pit along with Wazza. Toya Style, that was weird with what I've just seen. Wazza going into the pit. Toya Style was like ghosted there. Wazza is serving his penalty. They really need a safety car to get back on track here. They do. They're now going to be so far away from P15 now. But you've got 26 laps. You can gain on it still. Let's go to the front of the grid. See what's happening. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. We've got cars spinning out all over the place. We're on board with Gunnar trying to close down Mr. Mike, but Mr. Mike is flying. Ollie is on Gunnar's tail wagon. Excuse me, I'm a bitch. So yes, within 1 second, DRS will come activated very, very shortly. We'll see that come into play along with people's pit strategies. So, at your grid at the moment, you've got Mike in P1, you've got it in P2, Ollie in P3, regular in P4, Gunnar just set fastest lap with a 135.978, Chartman's in P5, Jack Scott in P6, Boss in 7, Toast in 8, Chartman in P4, now I apologise, just overtaking Ragnar Pro, I just in P9, Jack Scott now just overtook Ragnar Pro, will you let me like get down to P10 first and then start overtaking people? Jeez. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I was in P9. No one overtaking there? Okay. I top the points off Lax in P10, Pope Star in P11, Collins Balls in P12, Dynamite in P13 after that early spin, Frank and Betty Code 14, Johnny Smooth 15, Snoop in 16, Toy Star 17, Wazzer 18th, and Bob Man 19th, and on the first DNF of the session was Joey 05 10. On board with Jack Scott, hunting down Chartman in the McLaren. It's Ferrari versus McLaren here. Best of the midfielders I follow. I can't see Ferrari competing with the top two again. But... And the excuses are out again. Your foot slipped on the throttle. You need to get some grip in your shoes. So on board with Jack still. We're going down to Dynamite. He's wanting to move up to the grid. He's now in P12. He's got a penalty. So has Polish Me Balls. On board. He's now... Yeah, he's got some closing. He's got a bit of closing down to do with Pope Star still, because the thing's not updated. He's still got 5 seconds to catch on Pope Star. Black in P10, he is hunting down RJB at the moment, within 400ths of him now. Excuse me that. And we're on board with him. RJB though is gunning down Unethical Toast, and he has taken him going into turn 1. But RJB going very, very wide, allowing Toast back and Lap back, moving Lap up into P9, Toast is into P8, and RJB is now in P10. Graham Beckico has left the session yet again, he's probably having connection issues. We're going on board with Jack Scott, he is still gunning down Chartman. See if he can get into that P4 to try and take down the top 3. The Ferrari Snookin sets the fastest lap on 7 meters with a 135.660.
Manual.
And breathe. Right, Joey's left the session. He's had enough. His foot slipped on the throttle. At least it wasn't his cat that tried chewing his wire. So, we're on board with Boss. He is now going down the Ragnar Pro. He's not being a pro at really defending though, because he's getting overtaken left, right and centre at the moment. Let's see if we can hold off Boss and keep that P6 as it stands. We're on lap 4 out of 28 at the Chinese Grid GP, also known as Shanghai. One of the nice places I would like to visit, but probably costs too much money.
No issues with time
So,
keep taking care of
let's stay on board with Boss and see if he can take down the Ragnar Pro.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
But Mike came into the pits on lap 5, changing from the softs into the mediums. He is probably going to be going for a two-stopper. That makes Chartman going to P3. Boss is now to P4. Ragnar in P5, so Boss has overtaken Ragnar Pro, he's taken him onto straight into turn 1. Jack Scott's in P6. Lack is behind in P7. Some great teamwork here from the Ferrari boys. And Gunnar Will is now your leader. And he loves taking the lead, he loves being in the lead. Polish Me Balls has got a 3-second time penalty. Probably wasn't polishing hard enough. So, let's go on board with Pope Star. He's going Ollie with a 3-second time penalty. This is really going to help Gunnar out here. This is if they keep getting penalties. We've got a yellow flag into sector 2. It's Dynamite going wide. He's took the grass. He's hit the thing. He's got damage. He's got big damage. Let's see him in P13 going wide again. Is he coming back onto the track? He is indeed. Let's see how he gets on. We will stay on board DMC and see how he gets on. He's in P13 at the moment. Early spin from him earlier. He's on the grass wide yet again. Something is not right here. That takes Fran, who is in an AI, to 13th, and he has lost connection. DMZ Dynamite will now stay 14. We've got pitters. Gunnar and Ollie are both pitting. Are they going on to the mediums or will they go on to the hards? I found out the hards were quite good in China. And he is going onto the medium tyres. That puts Chartman into the lead. Let's see what tyres Chartman is on. I believe he'll be on the softs. Shoppers. I want tyres. Yeah, he's on the soft. Ragnar Pro starting on the hards. Let's see on how he gets on. So, majority, like I say, I went on the hards myself in China. Majority on the hards, some on medium, and only a couple now on the soft, which is Chartman and DMZ Dynamite. So surely they will be pitting very, very good. Penalty-wise, Chartman's got a 10 second time penalty. Ragnar Pro with 5 seconds, but Chartman, when he pits, probably they'll wait 5 seconds and give him the pit, so that'll drop down to 5. Polish the balls has got 8. Ola has got a 3 second time penalty. DMZ Dynamite has now got a 10 second time, 5. He's got 5. He's probably in the pitch getting that pitch sorted. So they are your penalties at the moment. Lap is now into P3. He's on medium tyre compound, so he's going to try and put see how far he can get them to last for. I need to take 3 because I'm running out of trying to grab air. Really starting to spread out a little bit more until, like I say, with all these strategies coming into play, that's when your car starts building up and he'll start pushing more and more. Chartman comes into the pit, that will put Ubi's on the hard into P1 at the moment. Lax now into P2 on the mediums. Excuse me there. I'm taking a drink. Jack's got into now P10.
Fuck's sake.
He's just overtook Boss, but Boss is on the attack to try and gain back that point. Every point matters in this championship. Points galore. Chartman is in P11 as it's a P12. Will he be in P13? Yes he will. Will he be in P14? Yes he will. Will he be in P15? Maybe not. No. He comes out in P14. He's on medium tyres now. He will be trying to push them and see how far he can get. We're on lap 7 after 28. We have done a quarter of the race so far. See, the maths can be good when it wants to be. Polish me balls in P6 with his time penalty. He is on the hard tyre as it stands. I believe he will pit towards probably around lap 20, lap 22 time. Gunnar is in P5, he's on the mediums. Mike's, he is pitted and he's on the mediums, I believe. Pope in P3, Lax in P2, Ragnar in P1. They are your top 3 at the moment. We've had 1 DNF so far. We have had no safety cars, only a vertical safety car. That was for the start of the race where Jack really got a foot flick the throttle. I went straight to the wall. Let's go on board with Jack as he fronts down Johnny Smooth. Let's see if he can make his pass as smooth as possible. We're on board with Jack. Jack has still got Boss gunning behind him. Jack on and Johnny Smooth wheel-to-wheel racing here. Well, they nearly make contact. Coming down the straight with this time, will he try his luck again? He's got the slipstream. He's gone wide. He has, but going to turn 1 now. He's definitely done it. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. We've got a car that's spun out. I'm trying to find it. I believe it's Dynamite yet again. Dynamite is not liking this track, I don't think, very much. He's sitting in P19. He's 12 seconds behind 18th place in which is Barbecue Man. He's going to have the leaders coming very round very, very soon. On board now, let's go back to Mike. He's just overtaken Pope Star. He now his next target is Lack, trying to regain that lead. Gunnar will be coming at him again. 2 very good racers there trying to pass it for P1. But also, we've got a good racer in Ragnar Pro. He's on the hard side, so I'm trying to see them, like I say again, lap 20 to 22, see what he can get out of his tyres. See how far he pushes them and temperature wise and everything. Also, just saying, if you've not watched a series called I forgot what it's called, but when it comes to me head I'll let you know. I had it in my head and then it went when I was about to say it. Ragnar Pro in now in P2, Lack has overtook him. Good old Lack in the Ferrari.
Well done, Lack.
We're flying round the mountains when he comes. So Lack is your race leader at the moment with Ragnar Pro in P2. And Lack is gaining some time on him now. It must be the medium tyres that he is on.
3 seconds, aren't we?
Right. Hard tyres, but the hards usually take a while to kick in. Oh, let's stay relaxed, see how he gets on for a little while. Because he's your race leader, he's in the Ferrari. Let's go down the grid. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. We have a car that is off. I think it's Polish Me Balls. Polish Me Balls. It came off. Polish Me Balls got a 10-second time penalty. He didn't come back on the track the right way as what they thought. So he's now really pushing it with his time penalties. As it stands, we will now be in P14. Johnny's moving now in P11. He's going to try and see if he can get... No, he's having a nice little battle there with unethical Toast. Let's stay on board with it. Oh, and they touch. And Toast is off. He's lost front wing damage. That was... It seemed to me like Toast and Johnny Smooth were having a nice little battle going on there. Probably... It looked to me like they didn't need to touch. They had an accidental touch, which would be classed as a racing incident if it got put into the stewards. That is what I would say. It would be a racing incident because no one meant to go into each other. Unethical Toast comes into the pits now to get a new front wing. See what tires he goes on to. Will he now drag it out to the hards? Let's go on board and see what we've got. Yellow flag again in sector 2. We've got a Ferrari. It looks like that's spun off. So he will be going onto the hard tyres, just like I thought. He's going to see this race out now on these hard tyres. Let's go, 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 as your race engineers would say. Let's push. So moving up the grid. Boss is still trying to gun down Jack Scott, but he's losing time every lap. Gunner is now in P4. DMG Dynamite with 3 time penalties and multiple warnings. So let's look at your penalties let's look at your stops. Polish Me Balls is left as not pitted. Fran is not pitted. Johnny Smooth not pitted. Coach Star is not pitted. And Lack has not pitted. Mike has overtook Lack to be your race leader, but there's got some nice little battle going on here, going into the straight to turn 1. Lack will have the slipstream available to him if he's quick enough. See how we get there. And we're on board. Lack goes down to the inside, very nice, no touching. Some nice little racing going on from them two there. Look at your tyres. Lack's on old mediums now, Mike's on the faster ones with being quite black. Your hard tyres are going to start losing some grip very, very shortly. No one's on soft, it's either medium or hard. Look at your penalties. Polish Me Balls is a height of 18. Ragnar's on AP 5. Dynamite has retired from the session. We've got a DNF in Dynamite. Probably see this on board with Mike, see what's having probably spun out again. Of course, he has spun out a few times this session so far. Let's see if we can try and see it. And I told you this, and it was the dodgy turning, as I call it, the turning from hell, as you can literally lose your rear end quite easily if you put too much power on that. So we're down to 18 races. We're on lap 11 out of 28 at this Chinese GP. Remember to vote for your driver of the day as well. That will be closing in around lap 26, lap 27. So, on to penalties yet again. Polish the ball with an 18-second time penalty. Chartman's got a 5-second time penalty. Up for the 3. Ragnar's got a 5 and no one else has got a penalty. Position change, your highest one is Lack and Ragnar Pro. They're both on 13, they're both on joint. Snooker just came to the pit to see what tyres he goes for as we're on board him going into the pits. Chartman moves up into P10 now, he takes that final point so far. And he is going onto the fresh mediums yet again. Snooker will be coming out in P13 anyway. So let's go onto the stops. He's had 2 stops now, unethical choke for 2 stops. Let's go on forward. Gunnar as he closes down.
Yeah, I'll have you.
Going to
Okay, perfect. Take the inside.
Let's stay on board and see this nice little battle going on here. Lack is still yet to get on what Lack.
I'll try to go.
Now that is hard to say. I wonder what Lack will pick. That was alright. Gunnar goes into P2. Now he's going for Mike. See if he can try. Johnny's moved through his time penalty for multiple warnings for corner cooker. So let's see if Lack will pick this lap. See what I wonder if he's going to go for the hard tyres or if he's going to try and go medium to medium. No, and he's staying out another lap.
Go for the soft.
We're going to go on board with Chartman, who is chasing down RJB. I'm hoping DRS is wide open. Got the slipstream there. Not this time though. He might be able to take him as he goes round into the, as I call it, the second DRS zone.
Yeah, alright, wait for the rain.
And see how these two go on. But RJB goes into the pit, so Chartman's going to be like happy days, no battling from you. Chartman goes into P9. Next for him is Boss. RJB going into pit. He's still on softy. Let's see what tyre he goes on to. He's going on to the medium compound tyre. And we will leave you with your race leader at the moment, as I'm going to get a quick drink. There's been no safety cars yet.
I'm going to say. Small one, but it costs me like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
And we're back. I don't know. I've not been watching. No, I have, but I haven't. Well, I have, yeah. So, we're on lap 14. We're halfway through this Chinese GP. I wish it was 100% to do. I do like this track. So we're halfway through this track. Mike is your leader. Gunnar Will is in second. Black's in third. Ragnar Pro in fourth. Luca is just at the fast flat with 134.9.
7 seconds on Ragnar.
Ollie is in P5. Jack's got in P6. Boss in P7. Coach in P8. Chartman P9. Johnny's in P10. Polish P11. Snoop in P12. RJB P13.
Go for the wet
Wazer's in 14, Toast in 15, Toy Star 16, Grant 17, and last is Barbecue Man. As it stands,
That wasn't dangerous.
we've got Gunnar on and Mike having an interesting battle going on here. This will be very, very interesting. As Gunnar takes the inside with a very, very nice move to take the lead there. But Mike's having none of it. He's coming straight back at him as they both take the corner so smoothly. Ollie has moved up into P4. We've got both the cars off the track as it stands. I wonder what happened there. Gunner's now back down into P2. We've got a great battle going on between first and second here. Both of them giving it their all. Polish Me Balls has dropped down into P12. Snooker's just overtook him with the help of his trusty friend DRS. Ragnar Pro is now up into P5, overtaking Jack Scott, but Jack Scott has he did spin onto the grass. Now Jack Scott has dropped down to 7 with Boss overtaking him and going into P6. So this track is very, very unforgiving if you do slip and slide. We've got rain incoming though still apparently. I don't know how long roughly. The clouds look nice, but I can't see the weather. All I can see is a load of race cars, or Formula 1 cars in the stands. They're going that fast, I can't see the clouds moving. Gunnar easing off a bit from Mike, but this is where he had him last time with the help of his trusty friend DRS. See what happens this time with these two. DRS wide open as usual. See what happens. He's closing the gap and very, very slowly. It will be probably closing down yet again in a couple of the laps. Toya Style goes into the pits for his pit stop. He's in the Aston Martin. He's sitting now in P18. He comes out on the medium compound. Going up to see him to the end of the race. Johnny Smooth now in P11. He's having a nice little battle with Snooker, which is very interesting. He shoots out. They're having an interesting battle into turn 15.
You're lapping around a second faster than the
And
car.
on top of turn 15, oh, very, very nearly contact made there from both of them. Yellow flag in sector 3. We have a car, I believe it's Unethical Toast. That is going, that will go slow round the track. Barbecue Man goes up to P16. He overtakes Fran Benetico. We've got a yellow flag going into sector 2, which is now green. We're going green again. Johnny Smooth into the pits. They must have touched for him to have wing damage. He's on the softs to see him to the end of the track. White is now to P13. Mike has now got a 3-second time penalty. And we've got Wazza. I go on board to Wazza and he spins out. He's doing it for the cameras, he is. So that is going to help Gunnar Wilt in P1. As it stands with the penalties, he can literally chill for 12 laps. Because Mike will have to get up to within, well, past 3 seconds to be your winner. Lack, has he kissed his yet? Has my man Lack pitted yet? Let's have a look. He's still not pitted. He's going the full race without pitting if he can. As he pitted this lap on lap 16 with 12 laps to go. No, he's staying out on track. He does not care about his tyres. He wants some blistering to high heaven. On board with, let's go back with Jack Scott. Let's see if he can regain his P5 from Boss. He is within 400 of, 400 to go in. DRS wide open. Hope Star overtakes Arlette. That's because Ollie's going into pits. Chartman now to P8. This is where your 2-stop strategy is probably starting to happen now with cars pitching. So Chartman up into P8, still with a 5-second time penalty. Ollie is in P10, that's what the tyre he goes for. He always got wing damage as well. That is not going to help him. Snooker has left the session. It's very nice of him to leave with such short notice. So, we've got, the track is spreading out a little bit now. It's fading very slowly, there's no bunch up. It's been a clean race. There's been no severe damage for people just for cars spinning.
Nice fun.
It's quite nice to see.
Oh.
We've got 11 laps. We've got yellow flag in sector 3, and that is Mike. Mike has spun out, making Lack go into P2. Lack is really getting the most out of these tyres. Mike has spun again. And he's DNF'd. Mike has DNF'd from the session. We've got a virtual safety car. We've got a full safety car. This is going to help Lack out if he pits at the right time. Lack does. Lack has done this to perfection. Mike out now. DNF, it looked like It looks a bit strange to me, it did. No worries, Mike. All the best for the next race, mate.
Just hoping there's no rain now.
I'm hoping
All
it's
the best
right
for your
now.
next race, Mike.
I should have gone for the intermediate, right?
Great race.
I went for the soft.
You've got this, mate. Great racing, and we'll see you at the next race, mate.
I'm 40% medium.
There is a race tomorrow. Yes, mate, there is. Okie dokie, mate. We shall see you tomorrow. You too, mate. So we've got a safety car back. It is still in P2. We have got the I'm not being biased at all, guys, I'm really not, but look at your top three. We've got Gunnar Will, we've got Lack, we've got Charman, we've got Stewart, you've got my apprentice in P2, and you've got the owner of the Phoenix Racing League in P3. It's going to be a great battle when we get back underway. Then you've got Snookin in P4 as well, you've got Jack Scott in P5, you've got Ragnar Pro in P6, RJB7, Pope in 8, Boss in 9, Polish Me Balls. Go on, he's making a recovery run. He's going up into P10. Johnny Smooth is in P11. Ollie's in P12. Wazza, P13. Unethical Toast in P14. Toy Star, P15. Bob Q-Man's in P16. And he's currently in the pits, so he's getting rid of some of his penalties, I would have thought. Well, he ain't got no penalties, but just in case he did. And Fran's in P17. The safety car is out as well, which is interesting, because Fran is behind the safety car, but I think it's an AR, so he's not going to help Lack as much. But remember, we've got to keep that pace nice and moving, keep at an optimal speed for when the safety car comes in. I'm going to get a quick drink. We will keep you with your race leader while the safety car is out. The safety car should be back in I'm hoping so, by lap 20.
Shit, I should have gone for the intermediate, I knew it.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna come in that fast that you're gonna be able to be good on those intermediates.
I have the softs, that's the thing.
Yeah, your softs will be a lot better in the upcoming wet conditions compared to my used mediums.
Yeah.
Because the track will stay relatively dry, and softs are the better tyres to go on when it's starting to rain. Depends how wet it gets, and how fast.
Light rain conditions, it's with us till the end. I need the safety car to string out.
No worries. I'm just glad that Snocken, no, actually he's AI as well, so that's why I didn't get time penalty, didn't get collision. He's AI as well, he's ghosted.
Yeah, he left the session, pretty sure.
Yeah.
No information yet of the safety car coming back in. I think I ran out of biscuits as well, so I can't get much biscuit.
Oh, bless you.
Have we got any food we can eat while the safety car is out? It is not like me to not munch anything when there's a safety car out. What have we got? We've got Bourbon biscuits. My missus is just saved the day with Bourbon biscuits. You, my lady, are a legend. So, we have got biscuits. We've got rain. This is such an amazing race so far. It's good to be back doing comms again for the Phoenix Racing League.
Just need that rain to pick up a little bit. Did you guys pit?
Yep, I have.
Interesting. It's tough because the laps are taken down.
Release, release.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation here.
Okay, race, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Yeah, but Jeff's still saying the wide tires.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. It is best to be on those tyres at the moment, but that rain could come down any time, and of course you'll be at full racing speed.
How do those tires feel so far, John?
Well, I haven't actually picked up any speed at the moment, because I didn't want to go round turns 1 and 2 without actually feeling the grip for them. But yeah, they seem to be alright actually.
I think I'm gonna go into it. Because it's starting before
Oh shit.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember...
I was doing close, very close. It said by lap 20 I wanted to get in. So, got me whiff. We've had about 4 biscuits. We've had a drink. Snowden has just put a message saying he's disconnected. Don't worry lad, you're in P3 as it stands. But out. Not many cars are on the Inters, I don't believe. We've got four people on Inters as it stands. Chartmine has got another 5-second time penalty for collision with Toy Style.
Okay, clear.
So we're going to have 7 laps of race, or 8 laps, 7, 8. No, we're going to have some laps of racing. We're on lap 21, and it's raining now in China. Let's see how this goes. Lack should be the fastest so far. He's on fresh shots. So as Polish Me Balls, he's got fresh shots in that Red Bull.
So
we're back in the racing again. We've got wet conditions, we've got dry conditions, we've got mixtures. Oh,
It's not time for
50-50, the best of both.
It's not time for Inters yet.
We're on board with Polish, and he is trying to take down a Ragnar Pro in the hat. We've got some nice little wheel-to-wheel racing going on. It's mediums versus hard. It's back and forth racing with these two. You overtake, I overtake.
I'm ready 3 seconds but behind.
Around the corners. It's raining. You've got to be more careful now, because within a couple of laps this track is going to be slippy. It's going to be like a water slide. And we're on board, Snooker.
4 seconds now.
Jumped up to P3 with some nice overtaking there. Polish My Balls now from P4. Black's in P2 still. He is trying to take down Gunnar Will. They're having a nice little battle there for P1. I think those two are just taking it nice and easy. Polish My Balls though, still, and he's still got a 16-second time penalty. That is going to affect him unless he gets a big runaway. And the rain is coming down now. You can see it all over the cars, all over the helmets. It's wet. That's what rain is. It's wet.
I would go for the pits if you can.
That's what I call it.
It's getting heavier now.
With Lack to see on how he's doing in them softs. With a wet rather unethical toast. He's now in P8. It was thrown to see a few of them start pitching.
They're all gonna have to pit, so you'll get
like
it.
Lack, he starts to pit. Gunnar pitting. Majority of these are going to start pitting, so the people that are going to be pitted for Inters will have the best best start, I would believe, but some of them still not pitching. So, if you're thinking about it, he's going to annul it. They are going to be the first ones. If everyone else pits or spins out, they're going to be the ones on the Inters that are going to enjoy it, because they've already pitted earlier. Made the right decision from their team. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2. Told you it won't be long before cars start spinning out, going galore. So, majority now coming into the pits. Polish Me Balls in P2. Is he going to stay out on them softs and try and hope for the best out of them? We're on lap 22 out of 28. We're getting yellow flags galore. There's cars sliding left, right and centre, but we're too slow to catch them all. So, Ragnar on the medium, 3 laps of medium. And you
now
can
catching him back up.
Down Shanghai now. And when it rains in China, it rains. It does not drizzle, it rains. And how some of these are keeping the cars still on track is unbelievable to me. look, you can see the conditions are starting to get worse. Ragnar Pro in P1, Policy Bulls in P2, RJB in P3, Poachar P4, Fox P5, Snoopin P6, and they are not on, they're all on, majority are on medium, Policy Bulls the only one on soft there. P7 you got Ollie, and he's on the intermediate tyres, so he should have the best chance so far if the rain carries on. Good. Moving down, you've got Toy Style in 8th, in left close to 9th, then you've got the grid of the Inters. DRS has now been enabled. Okay, so Ragnar Pro, I told you this is where they're going to start picking. We've got two in the pits, we've got Ragnar Pro and RJB. Snooker moves up to P4 on the mediums. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3, we've got to build the cars doing something. RJB's in the pits, follow me. It's Toya Style spinning out in the pit lane. He's on in, no, he's on mediums, yeah. He's drifting. He thinks it's Tokyo Drift. We're not in Japan, we're in China. So majority of these are coming onto intermediates. We've got 4, 5, 6 cars still out there on mediums and soft. Polish the ball in P1. I think he's going to try and see this out.
Are they all on intermediates already?
He's on the soft tyres, he's on 4 laps. We're on lap 23 out of 28. In the China we've had 3 DNFs, with Mike being one of them. Seen him going straight into the barrier after the setup turned wrong for him. DMZ Dynamite, I believe, spun out. Joey for the first victim of the wall. Missed his, well, slipped and went into it. Joey Star with the North Fight from car lane, exit white line. Now we're on board with Polish Me Balls, and he's on the soft side down this straight. I want to see how this car turns with this wet weather, with him being on the soft. It won't be long before DRS becomes disabled. Rain's coming down still. Yes, as you can see, the car is not, with the soft, it's not the best. As I say, so he goes wide. Will Boss go wide as well? No, Boss takes it quite smoothly, takes that like a boss. Snooker, shall we go round the corner? Who takes that now? Polish Me Balls is now DNF, let's see what's happened there. As he took it into the pit lane, Dodger. He probably has done. I think he's a bit wide and got a DNF from there. So we've got 2. Jolly smooth drive through, players speeding under the safety. We've got a safety car. This is really going to benefit people now to come in for the intermediate tyres, you would have thought. Pope Star is your leader though still. Johnny Smooth, DNF.
Yeah, I got it.
He's had enough of the race.
Plus he's been all over the
This
place.
has been an extraordinary race. Toast with a 3 time penalty.
Oh yes, the driver.
Majority trying into us. We're getting safety car on lap 24 out of 28. It's not really giving you the big. It's going to give you the more exciting thing. Well, exciting last couple of laps. With Chartman in P. With, well, your top 3. Your top 4 have got penalties, which is quite interesting. I'm going to grab another drink.
I'm sorry.
Put the safety cars out, lead we will race leader, see if he comes into
I saw the safety car and I didn't know it was going to make us pass it or not.
It's been a quite really nice race here. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are out. We've still got 15 drivers left that will be packed up behind that safety car. We're going to see
If the rain wasn't there, that
Star will come
definitely
in, or if he's just going to try and see this out under the
because I had the
safety
same
car.
strategy with the soft.
With the safety car coming back in, probably around lap 26. We shall see very, very soon if he's going to pit or not.
Alright, Ragnar's back, he's not AI, so
Oh, nice little slip and slide there. Will he pit that?
Yeah, I tried to get him space.
Or will he think because the safety car's out, I've got enough time? No, then he
Unlike
does
my
pit.
teammate,
Your
it's
new
really
race
easy
leader
to
is
assist
going
you.
to be Ollie. And we'll see the penalties up there and show you what we've got.
say I again.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't know why my teammate is pushing me under the safety car. I don't understand that.
Oh, Milky's gone. Well, I'm going AI, send him another invite.
Yeah, no worry.
Because we need him. Our commentator.
Wonder what happened.
Oh, apparently he's still in. I can't send him an invite. Get round this corner so don't spin out.
Is there a lap car ahead of you, John?
Yeah, there is. Toyota. Oh, see, I'm doing the same as Milky, Danny, and Monkey. Toyota. It's Toya style.
Who's P1?
Oh, he's just appeared. Ollie's P1, 3-second penalty. I'm P2 with 5 seconds. Ragnar Pro P3 with a drive-through.
And 10 seconds because it's going AI twice.
There should be a Pokemon for us all.
I hope so.
Oh no, Toya, even. Fucking Toyota. See, I just got cars on my brain. Yeah, Toya style is just retired.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So we should come in this lap.
Oh yeah, definitely. The 2 laps of
Yeah.
racing.
Good hope for the dry race. That would be perfect. Such a good strategy. Mediums to 18 laps and then going to the soft.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I did it
Probably
twice
only
and
did
it
about
worked
2
out.
laps.
Yeah, no, it's Saturday. It don't work out fully because I was on my softs in 30 laps. But on the Sunday it worked perfectly. 10 laps on the softs and managed to get the P2.
Yeah.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Ragnar's still AI.
Who's that?
Ragnar right behind now. He's back now. I'd be willing to bet he does that because it helps him with his tires.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
That's so stupid.
Be careful, girl.
Yeah, I
What
got
is
you.
it doing?
The stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Drag us along, John.
Whoop.
Oh, someone hit me.
Going outside.
Yep, I see you.
Give me room.
Yeah, go on. Cut in.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. There's no point fighting you with my
Man,
5-second
Ragnar is
penalty.
Absolutely too aggressive, guys.
Ragnar.
Well, what'd you expect? There's only one lap to go.
He's been
It's
like
bound
that
to happen.
so I can vouch for that.
This is your final lap of the race.
No shit, Sherlock. We kind of fathomed that out ourselves. Thank you for being a week late.
Oh, he just went way off the track.
Well done, Gunnar.
Morning, guys.
Ah, got P4.
Well done, Lack. Get up to 4.
Lucky for the guy I had to beat today. You're the
Yeah.
closest guy on points.
Yeah, this rain fucked it up a little bit, but otherwise it was a intense rain. I enjoyed that one.
That was a fun race.
Just the thing my teammate wants. He wanted the podium so desperate that he pushed me a little bit off, but I mean, it's okay. At least we got some good points. So it doesn't matter anymore. Ollie was P1, right? But he had 6.
No, P4.
P4?
It was in front, but he had 3-second penalty.
Ah.
And of course, Gunnar and Jack didn't have any penalties.
Yeah, Jack was the one I was keeping an eye on. He was pretty
Yeah.
quick too.
No, well done, guys. Good racing.
Yeah, good race. That was a fun little battle. Yeah.
Join me tomorrow as again we race at China. Third time's a charm. So yeah, join me. Phoenix Racing, 8 o'clock tomorrow, as we're back at China again.